Hey guys, it's for us here. It's time to cut hay, and I figured I'd make a video of some of our process of cutting and raking and baling the hay. We don't do a whole lot. In fact, any farmers that would watch this would say that it's not even enough hay to make it worth getting the equipment out. But this is enough for us. We have one horse, and it's plenty to feed him. So this is the way we do it. And this right here is the hay, or the sickle bar mower we use. It's an old cockshut sickle bar mower that Dad adapted to this Ford tractor. He made this little adapter piece. It's like a triangle to get it up closer where the PTO shaft would reach. And it's got these swivel wheels on the back, so it stays right with the tractor, and that makes it real nice. I really enjoy running it. And it's got this rope set up that you pull the rope with your hand, and it raises the bar up and down. So it's got this winch tool right here, and it's constantly turning whenever the mower's running. So with the rope wrapped around it, it gives you leverage. When the rope squeezes on it, it naturally wants to lift. So here, I'm going to pull on it. I'm going to pull on it here. So watch the bar lift up and down. And it's got a little lever to lock it in place right here. But I don't have a rope tied to it yet. But there's the blade. As you can see, that thing right there, I've cut saplings off an inch in diameter with that. So you definitely don't want to get your fingers in it. It'll anything that'll fit in there, it'll take it right off unless it's a piece of steel. So I guess maybe I'll make a shot of me mowing with it if I have any luck with it today. Our hay has gotten so tall that the wind and rain and stuff has knocked it down, so it might be hard to mow through. So we'll see. But I'll try to get a shot of it. it started to look like rain when we were baling that day, so we got excited and forgot to do any video of us baling the hay. So I figured I'd show you the piece of equipment that we bale it with instead. So this right here is it. This is the hay baler. So I'll do a quick walk around of it and explain what it does, and that'll be about it. Okay, so this thing right here is it's powered off of the tractor, just like that sickle bar mower was, with this drive shaft right here that you plug onto it. This hitch right here swings over to the other side so that this will pick up alongside the tractor. It's set up in a transport mode right now where you can pull it down the road and it doesn't take up both lanes. And but in any case, this thing right here, it's got these little tines on it right here that they come around. They pick up the hay from off of the ground, and this little auger pushes it over, and there's a ram in there that keeps going back and forth and compacting it. And as it pushes it towards the back, it has these plates in the middle here that are spring-loaded, and you can adjust the tension with these rods, and that will compact the hay. It gets tighter and tighter as it comes out the end. And there's a hay bale that I brought out and to show. And it's got this little wheel here that goes up so far, and after it trips, it has this knotter here, and it'll tie the bales off. It uses twine, and every time you get to the right length, it'll drive two spikes up through to thread the needle, kind of like on a sewing machine, and then that knotter over there will tie them off into these nice, neat little knots. And it's a fairly interesting contraption. It moves so fast you can't see what's going on, but you can adjust how long the bale is by readjusting where this little end stop is. But once it goes up, it trips like that, and then the knotter does its thing, and it resets all by itself. And it's a fairly interesting piece of equipment. So that's pretty much how we do it. And we just drop bale it. As the bales come out the back, they fall on the ground, and we go around and pick them up. But if you had a whole bunch of them, if you did it like a farmer normally would, you have another length of chute on there that goes up, and you can have a hay wagon pull behind this thing off of that tongue that's right there. And a couple guys stand on the hay wagon and pick it up and stack it as you're driving along. And that makes it a whole lot nicer. But we have a hill and a small tractor, and that's probably not a good idea. A tractor would have a hard time pulling it up the hill, and then it'd have a hard time keeping from being pushed going down the hill. And then we also have sharp turns and stuff too. We're constantly turning around. So that right there doesn't really necessarily work out for us. So we just drop it on the ground. We only got 83 bales this time. So it's not like we're doing a whole big production of them. And I thought this was interesting. This was my grandfather's hay baler. My grandfather Weckhester. And he, when he had it, he had trouble. It had with it. It had a narrow tire on it, and it would sink in the mud and so on because this side of the baler is so heavy compared to the other side. It's got more weight on it. It's a big cast iron gearbox and more of the mechanism in it. So he got a wide rim, and he torched out the old rim off of this center hub and welded a wider rim all the way around onto there so that he could put a wider tire on that wouldn't sink into the ground so bad. So And it's been working great for years that way. But that's it. And I thought I'd get a shot of the horse, but he's apparently in the barn. Okay, so here's a video of Rico. I got him come out of the barn. And this is Mom's pony. He's probably about 4 or 5 years old, maybe a little more. I lost track. But this is our reason for making hay right here, for him to eat it. So hopefully it's something worth watching, I guess.